This S21 Ultra claims to be a global version Android smartphone with 5G, a massive screen, and incredible storage. But a closer look reveals a device that might just redefine what Ultra truly means. Imagine picking up a phone named S21 Ultra, expecting cutting-edge performance, only to find some truly surprising specifications lurking beneath the surface. Right off the bat, the sheer size of this phone grabs your attention. We're talking about a huge 7.3-inch display, boasting a sharp 2560 by 1440 resolution. That sounds fantastic for media consumption, doesn't it? And with a generous 16 GB of RAM paired with a whopping 512 GB of flash memory, you'd think this phone is ready to tackle anything you throw at it. It even supports a stylus, which is a nice touch for productivity or creative tasks on that expansive screen. The rose gold finish certainly gives it a premium aesthetic, and the inclusion of a phone case in the box is always appreciated. Dual SIM capability and Face ID are also present, adding to the list of modern conveniences. However, this is where the story takes a rather unexpected turn. Despite the S21 Ultra branding and the claim of 4G and 5G network support, the detailed specifications tell a different tale. We're looking at network types that primarily support GSM and 3G WCDMA bands. This is a significant discrepancy that potential buyers absolutely need to be aware of. If you're expecting blazing fast 5G speeds, you might be in for a disappointment. Then there's the heart of the device, a dual-core CPU. For a phone with such a large, high-resolution display and a name that suggests flagship status, a dual-core processor is, frankly, quite baffling. This kind of processing power will likely struggle with anything beyond the most basic tasks. Forget demanding games or heavy multitasking. Even navigating Android 8, which is an operating system several generations old at this point, could feel sluggish. Android 8 on a brand new device in today's market is a serious concern for security updates and app compatibility. And let's talk cameras. A 5-megapixel front camera and an 8-megapixel rear camera are specs you'd typically find on entry-level budget phones from years ago, not something carrying the Ultra moniker. While they might be sufficient for very casual snapshots or video calls, don't expect anything close to the photographic capabilities associated with modern smartphones. The battery capacity, listed between 2,500 and 2,999 mAh, is also quite modest for a phone with such a large screen, suggesting that you might be reaching for the charger more often than you'd like. So what do we make of this S21 Ultra? It presents itself with some impressive numbers like RAM, storage, and screen size, but crucial components like the CPU, operating system, network capabilities, and cameras seem to belong to a different era entirely. It feels like a device that aims to impress on paper with certain specs, while cutting corners on the core performance and connectivity that truly define a modern smartphone experience. If you're looking for a very basic, large-screen device for extremely light use, and don't mind the older software and limited network, perhaps it could be considered. But for anyone expecting a true S21 Ultra experience, or even a competent modern smartphone, this one might leave you feeling a little shortchanged.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.